All right, this is the second part of your geometry homework. This is number 42. All right, so number 42 again says, hey, the interior angle, the measure of the exterior angle is 36. So the exterior equals 36. We're going to say let x equal the interior angle. All right, and we know that 180 minus the interior equals the exterior. So that tells me that x equals 162. So that's the measure of the interior angle. That's each individual interior angle. All right, I need to know how many sides this has. So n minus 2 times 180 divided by n, the number of sides, minus 2 times 180 divided by the number of sides gives me the individual interior angle. Okay, so let's solve this. I'm going to multiply both sides by n. So n minus 2 times 180 equals 162n. I'm going to distribute 180n minus 360 equals 162n. I'm going to subtract 180 from both sides, so I get negative 360 equals negative 18n. Divide both sides by negative 18, and I find out that this is a 20-sided shape. So it has 20 sides, or it's called a 20gon. Okay? Number 44 says that the interior the exterior is x. So let x equal the exterior. So if we let y equal the interior, so I have 180 minus y equals x. I'm trying to figure out the measure of the interior angle. I'm trying to solve for y. Okay? So when I do that, I find out that y equals 180 minus x. This is the measure of the interior angle. So this is the measure of the interior angle. The interior angle is 180 minus x. All right? X is the measure of the exterior angle. X is the measure of the exterior angle. So if I take 360 divided by the measure of the exterior angle, that will tell me how many sides I have. Okay. Let's see. Number 46. Number 46A. Number 46A says, a polygon has n sides. An interior angle of the polygon and an adjacent exterior angle form a straight angle. Well, we already know that. It says, what is the sum of the measures of n straight angles? N times the measure of a straight angle. There it is, right there. N times 180. Question B says, what is the sum of the measures of the interior angles? What is the sum of the measures of the interior angles? Well, interior angles is n minus 2 times 180. Well, we know that. Question C says, using your answers above, what is the sum of the measures of the exterior angles? So I have n times 180, which is 180n, minus 180 times n minus 2. All right, so when I distribute, I have 180n minus 180n plus 360. These cancel out. So what is the sum? It's 360. They equal 360. Well, we know that the sum of the exterior angles equals 360. What theorem is this? This is the exterior angle theorem. Exterior angle theorem for the polygons. I think it's 310. Okay? Number 48. 48. All right. Okay, so I know that the sum of the exterior angles of a polygon equal what? 360. Okay, so that means that z plus 10 plus z minus 13 all have to equal 360. So when I solve, I find out that z equals 121. This is x, y, and w. I also know that this is a straight line, so z plus x has to equal 180. Z is 121. So I know that x equals 59. I'm going to do the same thing around each one of these shapes. So let's see, z plus 10 plus y equals 180. Well, z is 121 plus 10 is 131 plus y equals 180. So that means y equals 49. Now, w you can do two ways. You can say 180 180, if you use the triangle sum theorem, saying that 180 equals 59 plus 49 plus w, and find out that w equals 72. Or you could use the line, same thing, supplementary, z minus 13, so 121 minus 13 plus w equals 180. So 121 minus 13 is 108. 180 minus 108 is 72. So these are your answers. Number 50 asks you to sketch a quadrilateral that is not equiangular. Okay, well, that means that it doesn't have the same angle measures. Well, there you go. All the angles are not the same. Number 52 asks you to draw a quadrilateral that is equilateral but not equiangular, meaning it has four sides. X for a polygon. So a polygon that's not equiangular. So it can have as many sides as it wants, but the angles can't be the same. So I just drew a diamond or a rhombus. Okay, the side measures are all the same on a rhombus, but the angles are not. Number 54 said, hey, number 54 is a word problem. It says, Ellen says she has another way to find the sum of the measures of the angles of a polygon. She picks a point inside the polygon, draws a segment to each vertex, counts the number of triangles, and multiplies by 180. Well, that works because if you remember from pre-algebra, that's where we came up with the angle sum theorem. If I were to pick a point, I want to show you why this works. I'm going to try to draw a hexagon and a pentagon for you. Okay, so I'm going to pick a point. So we're trying to find the sum of the measures of the interior angles. Well, let's look at this. This is an interior angle, and this is an interior angle. All of these are interior angles. Or they're, if you look, they're the bottoms or the base angles of my triangles. So if I counted my triangles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 180 times 6, where is she getting that minus 360? Well, when I look at my triangles here, I need the interior angles or the bottom angles of the triangle. I don't need the vertex angle, so this is where I come up with the minus 360. I'm going to subtract out the circle. Same thing over here. I need these angles at the bottom, but I don't need these vertex angles or the circle. So 5 times 180 minus 360. So yeah, this does work. It's awesome. Number 56. The measure of an interior angle of a regular polygon is 3 times the measure of the exterior. So let's see. If I take 180 minus the interior, I can solve for the exterior. Okay? This is number 56. 56, sorry. So it says that the measure of the interior is 3 times greater than the exterior. So if I let x equal the exterior, then the interior is 3x. So 180 minus 3x equals x. The interior is 3 times greater than the exterior. Okay, so I'm going to add 3x to both sides, and I find out that 180 equals 4x, or 45 equals x. All right, so the question is, what is the name of the polygon? So I have to figure out the number of sides. That's really what I have to figure out, the number of sides. So if this is the exterior angle, I know that the interior angle is 3 times this, or 135. Okay? So I'm going to use the formula n minus 2 times 180 divided by n equals 135. Multiply both sides by n, so n minus 2 times 180 equals 135n. Distribute 180n minus 360 equals 135n. Subtract 180n from both sides, negative 360 equals negative 45n. Divide both sides by negative 45, and I have 8 equals n. What kind of a shape has 8 sides? An octagon.